But let's move on to the next game here. We had Magic, your Orlando Magic, and the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs win big time in this one. And many players played really well on their side, but no one really stood out as a like star player other than like Devin Vassell was really efficient and shot 8 of 10. And they probably would have got more points if they had played him more in crunch time, but there was no need to because it was such a big win here.
Yeah, I mean they started off looking good. I liked it. Cole Anthony was doing well. But all right, so I'll start off with the good parts. Like I was really surprised with the lineup they had. I mean, they had Franz Wagner. They weren't really big with Bamba as your center and Wendell Carter as your power forward. I like that. I mean, I think they effectively had two centers on the floor. Um just Bamba guarded their center because he's more of a shot blocking threat. I think it actually worked really well. Like I really liked that fit. Obviously Bamba did well, he shot well. That's what they want to see. 4 blocks, guy. If we see more Bamba like this, I think that's going to get him a roster spot, at least while Jonathan Isaac's out. Wendell Carter was solid, only played 18 minutes. So that's why his numbers don't look as great, but 13 points in 18 minutes, 8 rebounds. I think you can't argue with that. I think that was pretty nice. It
Yeah,
hurt
he
me
had
a
a good
little
game.
bit to see Suggs, because on the difference like between Jalen. So he didn't take the worst shots. Jalen Green didn't take these worst terrible shots. He just didn't make them.
Yeah.
Suggs, however, he took some pretty questionable shots. I'm like, all right, man. That's the same with Cole Anthony. I'm
Yeah,
like, all
some
right,
pretty
guys.
deep threes.
Yeah, you could definitely see. I mean, their best. So their best veteran is Terrence Ross. He's really their only veteran. Gary Harris wasn't there, and Gary Harris is still pretty young himself. Gary,
Yeah,
neither
he's
one is.
only like, yeah, probably like 3 years older than like Wendell Carter.
Yeah, but neither one's been in that a winning culture, you know. I mean, like maybe subpar at best. When Gary Harris was on the Nuggets, they weren't a contender, you
I
know.
guess was when Ross was on the Raptors, were they not contending yet?
No, no, they were contention, I guess. That was they were a good team,
Yeah.
but it wasn't until they got Surge that they started making that rise to contention. Surge was the first step, and then they got
Yeah.
Kawhi, and then they got Marc Gasol.
Yeah.
But
Point being, you think you need some more guys who have almost
one.
gotten a championship or have gotten the championship. Get
So
some of
yeah,
that.
to build a winning culture. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
good vet for like, hey, this is the league or whatever. But I think we need more vets, honestly.
No, yeah, for sure.
Like, I mean, Lopez is a decent vet. He's been around. He's a journeyman. However,
Yeah, that's true. You have Robin. He's
there's
uh he's done a
yeah,
lot.
he's a good vet. However, you could just see like no discipline when they're playing, and it hurt to watch. I was like, there were just so
Well,
many
Robin's the party
turnovers.
Lopez. That's why you should.
Yeah,
If you get Brooke, you'll get the business one, and things will be better.
that's right. That's right. But I don't know. It just hurt. I just want to see. We'll see how they do tonight. I really did. Bamba was the highlight for me. I was surprised to see that from him. So it wasn't a complete loss. Wendell Carter looked great. I just want to see more out
Yeah.
of their
No,
guards.
I think getting a big game out of Mo Bamba should be very exciting. I mean, that
Yeah.
excites me.
But it's funny enough. I didn't expect to see it this soon, but you did really see the difference between with Jonathan Isaac and Markel Fultz there. I mean, being as it may, they don't jump out of the box score when they do play, but they are solid NBA players. When you watch them, you're like they are the role. Not much mistakes come out of it. Like they're very smart NBA players, and you really saw the difference. Like those guys, those are both starting guards for this team. I mean, guard and forward, and you saw the difference in them not being there. So
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to get back.
Yeah. Yeah. Once they're back, I think that'll add a whole new wrinkle to this team again that they desperately miss. I mean, Markel Fultz is a great driver for the point guard position. You don't really have that in Suggs right now because, he's got to figure out how to get past an NBA defense. And then Jonathan Isaac, he's going to add just so much to your team defensively.
That adds to the
Uh,
pace because of how good
yeah.
defensive he is. They're not coming off a score; they're coming off. They say great defense makes great offense, and that affects every bit of it. And without
Yeah.
him
Puts him in good
there,
positions, Um, he's kind of their team captain in a lot of ways too. I mean, not a lot
should
of
be.
veterans on this team. He really should be.
He affects the game the most out of any other player on the Magic roster, I think. just affects it defensively so much and does enough offensively, where he's definitely the
Yeah,
biggest impact player. But
sure.
moving on to Spurs, I think they played. It was the opposite end where I watched the Magic and I was hoping. I didn't want them to win. I didn't care. I don't care if they win. I just want to see development. And the Spurs are in the same place. I'm sure everyone knows they're not going to be a playoff team this season, but you just want to see player development. That's what you want to see. And you really saw it in just about everyone. I mean, it was Spurs passing. Nobody stood out because that's Greg Popovich's system. Move this. Whoever's open and can take the shot will take the shot. Not just they don't play through any star or anything. But Derek White looked good. Keldon Johnson looked really, really nice. I mean, their vets, Doug McDermott, looked fine. They didn't play Thaddeus Young. He was just a
Not
DNP.
a great game from Collins.
No, no, not the best game from Collins either. No, but I mean, Primo played for like 4 minutes, but even then,
Yeah,
like just seeing
he didn't get into the end. Yeah,
but like even him just getting into that offense, it looked good. Bryn Forbes was Bryn Forbes. But Lonnie Walker did what he was supposed to. I said at the beginning, he's just going to come in and yeet threes. And as long as he makes them, he's effective on this team. And that's what he did. Devin Vassell was a big surprise. Yeah, seeing him hit those
8 of 10.
threes. He played well defensively too. And that's what he was drafted for, was defense. Nice to see Murray. I mean, Murray didn't shoot well, but he really, when you watched it, he was the one facilitating the offense. Like, just like the Magic didn't have anyone. I mean, Suggs and Cole Anthony tried their best, but they're also really young. So watching him run this team, Murray was hands down, obviously the leader on the floor, and you could really see it. And I think that was something for Spurs fans to be really proud of, because that's awesome that he's able to do that. Can't wait to see more.
Yeah, no, this is a decent Spurs team. I think they do have a potential to make the playoffs just because of the great coaching. They got a lot of solid players. They don't have any stars, but they got guys who could maybe emerge into pre-stardom. So I think this is a team to watch, no doubt.